Remember when the pandemic started in 2020? Finding an empty tennis court was almost impossible. People have been flocking to tennis courts across the country for health, fitness, and fun. Tennis has boomed during the pandemic with an estimated 21 million Americans picking up a racket in 2020, up 22% compared to previous years. With the increased interest, tennis coaches are in higher demand. Today we are going to chat with Toder, one of the most sought-after tennis coaches in the Bay Area. He's also a Palo Alto High School tennis coach and a tennis shop owner. Toder was born in Bulgaria and started playing tennis when he was 8 because his dad thought it would help to escape from the oppressive rule at the time. He quickly rose to one of the top tennis players and once ranked 4th in Bulgaria. However, he soon faced a mandatory military service policy for men between the ages of 18 and 27, and he was forced to leave home.
How was I in Bulgaria before? I was playing as a junior and pro. I played a few years. That's how I actually got here. I played some tournaments here in the States, and then I got in college. They gave me some financial help. Yeah, after I went to I needed to go 2 years in the army. It was mandatory for everybody. So after that, I decided to explore this side of the globe.
After graduating from college in the US, he started coaching tennis to local students and quickly gained a reputation as one of the best coaches in the area. He then opened his tennis shop in California in 2009. Now Toder usually teaches from 8 to 12, helps in the shop between classes, and teaches again from 4 to 7 in the afternoon. What time is your first lesson? Is it 8?
Yeah.
Oh, so you have half an hour.
Yeah, I have time. I have to leave that mess.
Pandemic affected his tennis shop business because of lockdown and supply chain issues. After the lockdown was lifted, he went back to teaching but had a muscle sprain due to the lack of activities during the stay-at-home policy. He had to keep teaching because unlike fitness trainers, tennis coaches cannot adjust their lessons to online and need a source of income. Fortunately, the number of students who want to take lessons with him has increased, and he had to send referrals to other coaches since he is beyond capacity.
Playing professionally is just a lot of traveling and dealing with visas, and then you have to watch how much you spend because the money wasn't good back then. There was not. Now they give you some cash for playing qualifications, but back then you don't get anything. So you don't cover your expenses. So eventually you either have to find a sponsor or you just quit because you run out of money. Yeah, and it was hard. I mean, even now it's not easy because tennis is very unfair the way they give prize money. It's better now, but back then it was even worse. They give all the money to the number one player and the other guys get almost nothing. So it's really unfair how they price it because usually if you win a round, it doubles the amount of money you get. So the guys in the qualies get nothing, and then the other guys get all the money. Basically, the rich guys get all the money, which is why a lot of good talent just never gets there because they run out of cash before they have the chance. And now it's getting better, but still, it's not spread enough because the number one guy in the world, they don't need more money really because they already have. Students, yeah, of course. There's all the time people who don't listen to me or don't trust me. So they kind of have a different opinion, and it's impossible to work with them, basically. Some of them went to some coach that was supposed to be very popular, but they didn't learn, and then they come to me and they think they know everything, and I tell them how they need to change stuff, and they say, well, that, you know, I already went to this coach, and I'm like, why doesn't it work then? If you're so good, why you can't play?
What about like your students are missing classes or they just cancel right before?
Yeah,
Does
those
that
are
happen?
another problematic students. Yeah, if they don't show up. Yeah, I give them a break a few times, but if it happens too many times, they bill them or let them go. Vacation? Well, if you work for yourself, you're flexible. If you work for some club or other coach, then you have to consider them. But usually they make time for you. Since I'm working for myself, if I take a break, I'm losing money, sort of. So you know, I have to do it. Usually, I do it at the best time, like in the winter, let's say. Go to Hawaii in the winter. People are on vacation too, so I do it usually January, beginning of January. People are gone too, and then it's raining. So then I miss less, and it's good weather in Hawaii, by the way, so I don't miss that. It's just, you're good that way. But in the summer, sometimes I take a break too. But short, not 2 weeks, usually max 1 week. Because 2 weeks is hard to keep track. When the kids need to show up again, it's just easier if you say, hey, next time, no lesson, and I'll see you the follow-up. So it's easier to build that way.
As of 2022, the average tennis coach salary in the US is around $58,000 per year, while a professional tennis coach who works with tennis player could make in the range of $150,000 to $200,000 per year. Which one is your favorite? Which racket do you like the most?
Yeah, that's the best looking. Yeah.
Is that the autograph? Yeah.
Yes, that's it. And this is good too. It's a very popular racket for people with arm issues.
Colors are so pretty.
Yeah, this is the newest color from Wilson. It changes color in the sun and and they're gonna make this one the similar color. This is this new tool. You put that on your racket and it tells you when it's time to change the strings. If the tension is too low, it starts to flash red like this when it's too low. Yeah, this is the best machine in the world. Let me show you how it's done. Right. And then you just you do most of it. You have to pay attention what's going on, and then later when you weave, you don't want to make mistakes, and then many times you have to change tension.
Although he didn't end up playing tennis professionally in the US, he spent years experimenting and iterating on the techniques and shared those in its simplest form with his students. His tennis shop now serves both Stanford tennis teams, poly tennis players, and many others who enjoy playing tennis in the community. A quick Google search will show the great family service and affordability. His story started with chasing for a better life as an immigrant, and he dedicated his life to influencing others with his true passion.
See you guys, I'm Todor, and that's my day.